We have to talk about the bot situation in MechaBreak. And if you were thinking right now, huh? Bot situation? Okay, let me get you up to speed. People realized very quickly when they started to play MechaBreak that they're actually playing against a lot of bots. And yes, the developers have confirmed that they have official bots in the game and they will always put them in when you basically don't find quickly enough players for your next round. Before we go any deeper into this topic, let me just make something very clear. I'm absolutely against bots in competitive games. Why? Well, there are two obvious reasons for this. First, it diminishes your accomplishment. It makes you think that you had a really good round, you did everything you could, and then you just realized, oh, this was a bot match. Oh. And then it completely falls apart. This is something Marvel Rival does, right? When Rivals, after a few matches of losses, at least in the not competitive / ranked match, you will get a bot game. And then afterwards, you can check when you want to click on the profiles of the other players, and they have been hiding their profile, right? And then you realize, oh, those were all bots. This was the bot match, right? And it gets even worse in MechaBreak. Like, again, it lowers your accomplishment, especially when you are playing ranked. But what this also creates is a meme, a joke. It makes the game look bad. I can definitely see where people go like, oh yeah, MechaBreak? Ah, I would have taken a look at MechaBreak. But now knowing that like most of the games are bot games I am playing, nah man, no interest to play that. That's just such a bad deal, and it shouldn't happen, right? So that's basically the problem. But now is the question, how did we got here? Well, it's actually pretty simple, especially at the beginning of the first week. A lot of players who have already played MechaBreak before leveled up very quickly, and they got into the range where they didn't find enough players. So the bots kicked in, and they had a lot of bot rounds. And so, of course, the word got around very quickly that you are playing mostly against bots. But how does it look like for the average player? Well, I'm only Diamond 3, at least here in this video. I'm now much closer to Master Rank, and I have mostly played against bots. Especially when I reached the Diamond rank, it started to really fall apart, and I play mostly bot matches, which really diminishes your accomplishment, right? Like Diamond in a lot of games out there mean a lot, like let's say in League of Legends, in Smite, in Dota, right? Or similar games. This accomplishment means a lot, like Delta Force. I played the new Delta Force and was one rank under the top 500 players. That was an accomplishment. Here, I feel like I have mostly played against bots. But wait, how do you spot bots in this game mode? Well, this is where it becomes complicated, and I have to say, it actually becomes deceiving. Now, let's look at some of my matches I have recently played, and those are all bot players. All of them. Every single one of those players are actually bot players. How do I know? Well, I first thought that, are those really bot players? Well, you can see a little bit when you are looking actually at the names. They sometimes don't make too much sense. But then I was like, okay, let's have a look at the info. And you can see that, oh, wow, wait a minute. No, they cannot be. They have stats, right? So a bot wouldn't have stats. And this is where the deceiving part is coming in, that, well, they have stats. Bots do have stats. And I find that so deceiving. Wait, how do you know that this is a bot mole? Maybe this is just really another player. No, you can check that. Send them a friend request. If you send them a friend request and you get this message, the player has disabled friend requests, and you do that by everyone, right? Every single player in this match has their friend request disabled. Even the players on my team have it disabled. That means those are bots, because most of the players do not disable it. Like, I can give you actually a game where I can send out friend request, right? Those are real players, which you also see with some of the body proportions and whatnot. But if I send out a friend request right here, you can see that I already sent one. Please don't send again, right? So I can send all of those players friend requests. And so, those were real players. And I have to say, I find that so deceiving that they are giving them actual real stats to make them look like actual real players, just so they can hide the fact that you probably just played with a bot right now. And that adds to this whole sentiment of, oh yeah, if you were playing in MechaBreak, you will mostly play against bots. What can you do against it? Not much. The only thing you can really do at this point is just don't rank up too quickly and try to stay in the whole silver gold area for a while, and hopefully at release they will lower the amount of bots and you just stay in the bulk of players so you don't run into the problem that you have to play against a lot of bots. But again, this whole situation is not good. This has to change. This has to be addressed. And it is not good for the long run of this game because it creates a very negative narrative. With that said, we're at the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, even though it was a very dark, gray-ish, not so great topic, I would appreciate if you leave a like. And also, if you're new to the channel, you want to see more MechaBreak videos, then I would appreciate if you might consider to subscribe to the channel. We have already quite a few MechaBreak videos here on the channel, and more are to come. With that said, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe. Bye-bye.